It's just amazing how I love to hear the upper middle class and the middle class speak so much about the hood and where I'm from. You guys have absolutely no idea what it's like. I actually was born and raised in Brixton, and one of my partner was one of the gentlemen who was featured in the Evening Standards a couple of years ago. And they were done a massive campaign and how it was like to be on the streets and crime and then trying to change. And all those things were possible. And I've come from the hood. I was born in Myfield Estate, which is near Angeltown in Brixton. And now I'm an IT consultant and I make over 60K a year. And all my friends are either dead, in prison, or hiding somewhere, literally.
So let's just hear that again. So I think you're 29 years old, aren't you? You say you came from the hood. Yeah. Your friends are dead or in prison, and you're now an IT consultant, and you're earning over 60K a year.
Yeah.
And you also said that middle class people like me don't have a clue of what it's like, and I think you're probably right. So just expand on all of that for us.
Right. So when we were growing up, I went to a school called Kingsdale. It was a really bad school. And we had nowhere to go. And then all these community centres came up, and it was great. We used to be able to go to speak to people that weren't our parents, because I had both parents at home. So it wasn't absent father or absent mother, like you guys have in the stats. No, it was nothing like that. I had both parents at home, but I didn't connect with them. I connected with the streets, and I wanted fast money. I wanted quick money. I used to be one of the girls that used to hold the weapons for the guys, because the guys were most likely to get stopped and searched. The girls didn't really get stopped and searched, so we used to hold the weapons. So I know exactly what's happening in the streets, and what's happening in the streets is the lack of people to speak to. So when they closed places like his company down, that really touched a nerve in the community. It touched a nerve in the community because his company used to pay for courses for us. So I was one of the fortunate to actually finish college. But his company used to pay for courses for my partner. Now, they do really well also. They paid for courses, they paid for short courses if you wanted to do college, if you had a child or you were a single parent. There was a lot of single parents as well at the time when I was growing up, young single parents from like the age of 17, 18 that had kids and couldn't go to college, couldn't go to school. So they wanted quick money, so they used to go into selling drugs. Right, everyone wants to be rich in the hood. It's not about, oh, he done this to me, he done that to me. Everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants to live life and famous and live like the upper middle class. We all want to live with the nice houses and have our kids go to private school. We all do it, but we're not shown how to do it. This is the problem. We're not shown how to do it.
Tell me two things, Margaret. When you were holding the knives for the men who might want to use them, you said why you did it, because you wanted quick money. But tell me whether you also were aware of how wrong it was that you were doing it.
Oh, yeah, we all knew how wrong it was, but it was for protection. It wasn't to go out and they were going to do something to someone. No one was targeted. It was protection. And what you need to understand is, one thing I've noticed, and I don't think a lot of people have grasped yet, is the fact that there is a lot of young kids that have transferable skills, that have skills, that are entrepreneurs. They might not be selling the right things or doing the right thing, but they know how to literally hustle. And just to channel those skills and make something more productive, there's no one to show them how to do it.
That's a very strong point. It's
£10 buy a bag of weed and turn that £10 into £50. And if they're doing that consistently and seeing, just imagine being able to do that in a corporate environment. There's no roadmap to show them how to get there. And I was just one of the fortunate that I had the likes of kids companies that helped us do these things. There's no one now. There's no one.
So those role models who helped you, they were key in helping you move from holding knives to becoming a successful IT consultant who earns over £60,000 a year, £60,000 a year.
Yes, it was. I had people to speak to. We had people after school. We had people to go and speak to. We had people. If we had queries with our mates, if we had issues with our mates, there was places that we we had to go that were in the middle of the enemy zone, but we had to go there to meet our what they call the
mentors,
support workers, and the mentors. Yeah, and we got to a point where we felt safe within that hub, the little hub.